And now Ice with that vintage discus punch. Dr. Ice is feeling it, folks. And Ice now has KEVO. Oh my God, what a shot that was. That's got to be it. What a shot that was by Dr. Ice. And a big right hand. KEVO's in trouble, folks. KEVO is in trouble. And Dr. Ice has KEVO up, and there's the powerbomb. There's the powerbomb by Dr. Ice. And Ice now to leave the cage. Dr. Ice to win the interim CAW World title. Oh, wait a minute, Ice, wait a second, what are you doing? Ice looking at KEVO. And oh my God, Dr. Ice dive right on top of him. Ice dove right on top of him. Oh my goodness, folks. Years of pent-up frustration was put into that dive. Look at this. Look at this, folks. Years of pent-up frustration. What a crazy scene that was. Look at the height here. Look at the height of Dr. Ice. And now Ice has KEVO up again. Oh my goodness. You heard that impact. You heard that impact. And Ice now is going to leave the cage. KEVO is out at his feet. Ice to leave the cage and become interim CAW World Champion. And KEVO. Oh, wait a minute. Ice doesn't realize. Ice, turn around! Ice, turn around! Ice, turn around! Come on! Dr. Ice Jr. trying to climb up the cage! KEVO slowly falling through the door! Come on, Dr. Ice on the top of the cage! Wait a second! No! KEVO now! Oh my God! Oh no, Dr. Ice now just looking up and realizing. Oh, not like that. Not like that, folks. Dr. Ice had this match won, and KEVO snuck through the cage door. And KEVO is still the interim CAW World Champion. Oh man, that's heartbreak, folks. That is absolute heartbreak here tonight in Madison Square Garden. So you see, you two have doubly pissed me off because I had to reach out to two men I absolutely hate. But it's what's best for MPWF War. So the two of you in Jehovah's Witness slacks will compete for the tag titles right now. Right now? Wait a second. Right now? In the JV slacks? The Righteous, who are they facing? For the tag team titles right now? But wait a minute, that's Nexus Gold's music. But Chris Champ is wrestling later tonight. I mean, Brian Adams did say he had to reach out to too many hates. Oh my goodness, folks. That's not just Dr. Ice. That's Dr. Ice and former MPWF World Champion, The Eclipse, ladies and gentlemen. Wait a damn minute. That is Dr. Ice and The Eclipse. formerly Team Hall of Fame. Nexus Gold here tonight, folks. I can't even hear in my headset right now. This crowd is going nuts. Brian Adams says that he is not handing the Righteous the tag team titles, even though Mason Gray said that new champions had to be crowned here this weekend, which is completely unfair to the Blood Brothers, because who knows when the Blood Brothers are coming back. But the upside is that Dr. Ice Jr. and a returning Eclipse will be challenging for the titles tonight against the Righteous in the JV slats. And now the Eclipse going to the top. What are they going for here? Dr. Ice now has him on one buckle. And wait a second, Dr. Ice now suplex! Ice up the top rope! The Eclipse now with the power and glory with the cover, 2! And we have new CAW Tag Team Champions, folks! Power and glory on the top turnbuckle by the Eclipse and Dr. Ice, ladies and gentlemen. And can you believe it? Look at that, power and glory. And now, the brand new CAW Tag Team Champions, something that we were not expecting tonight. The return of the Eclipse to the ring. Again, we wish a speedy recovery to the Blood Brothers, but in the meantime and in between time, Nexus Gold have stepped up as the new tag team champions. And wait a second, Howard Prince now to get a word with Nexus Gold here. And Prince says, what an incredible turn of events, Ice. We talked literally earlier tonight about how you needed something to change, and it did. You took advantage of an opportunity with the Eclipse and became the CAW World Tag Team Champions. How do you feel, Ice? Ice says, I feel great. This is exactly what I was looking for. A way to rebound off the loss to KEVO. Brian, as of all people, presented the opportunity and we took it. My boy, the Eclipse, has returned. And he has, folks. The Eclipse is back in the MPWF. Ice says Nexus Gold is growing, and we are here to stop all wrongdoers. We are protectors of the MPWF. Chris Jarrett will show you later tonight, and we will all show you in the Royal Rumble as the CAW World Tag Team Champions. And Prince says, at Eclipse, welcome back to the MPWF. I want to know how you're feeling as well. Before you left, you and Ice were a part of Team Hall of Fame, and you were unable to capture the tag titles. And now you've returned as a part of Nexus Gold. You are the new CAW World Tag Team Champions. The Eclipse says, I've been planning this return for quite some time now, and I'm happy that I'm healthy enough to do it. And that I am a part of the Nexus, with one of the hardest workers I know in Dr. Ice. I'm one of the group that is facilitating one of the best young talents in Chris Champ as well. You never know what opportunity is going to come up and when it's going to be your last day in the wrestling ring. These CAW World Tag Team titles are special, and they represent resilience and heart and passion, and we're going to do everything we can to keep them. And Blood Brothers, we are waiting for your return. So there you have it, folks. A message there from Nexus Gold, the new tag team champions, the Eclipse and Dr. Ice, and there you have it, folks. My goodness, what a moment here at the Buy-In Show. Things are just heating up, folks. Look at this backstage with KEVO. KEVO on the phone, and KEVO says, so what you're telling me is that I can't just punt Brian Adams back into the hospital again? Who cares what your sister thinks? By becoming a good guy, he's already caused problems. Nexus Gold has the titles. But how are we supposed to know that you wanted to get the tag titles from Ken Punchy and Tendanciz? Tendanciz apologized, and Max Payne destroyed him. What was that all about? And I'm on your side, but Tendanciz's a brother. That was uncalled for. When are you coming back to the MPWF? Are you going to be at the Royal Rumble? KEVO says, we could have used you at the Rumble, but I'm not afraid of Sean Stevens. I waited for over a decade to put him in his place. Talk to you later, Mr. Gray. KEVO says, I'll do what Max Payne could not. They know it, folks. Oh my God! Sean Sean Stevens has used the darkness powers for the first time ever. For the first time ever. And Stevens with the devil's sentence. With the devil's sentence. For the first time in MPWF history, he ended Thanatos. Sean Stevens has used the darkness powers. And he has just sentenced KEVO with the death sentence. And now KEVO in trouble. Sean Stevens now gonna pound block KEVO straight to the floor. Straight to the floor. My God, what have we just witnessed? What have we just witnessed? As Sean Stevens now, KEVO is out. KEVO is out cold. KEVO trying to get to his feet here. As Sean Stevens has done it. Sean Stevens is still the CAW World Champion and now the undisputed World Champion. I cannot put into words what we just witnessed. That was warfare, folks. That was absolute warfare. And the fact that Sean Stevens, for the first time ever, used the darkness powers and is now the undisputed CAW World Heavyweight Champion. KEVO is heartbroken, folks. Again, KEVO put on one hell of an effort. You cannot deny that. You cannot deny that at all. Now look at this. Look at this. KEVO on the outside now looking at Sean Stevens. My God, what's going through the mind of KEVO? This man came out to euphoria, pure hatred. And now Sean Stevens saying, your time is up, KEVO. Your podcast will fall to me every single time. Now that is going to sting like hell for KEVO. That is going to sting like hell for that man. But it's true. KEVO loses here tonight. Sean Stevens is your winner. KEVO has his first loss since returning to the MPWF, and the GOAT is still the CAW World Heavyweight Champion. And now look here, Reese Bobby sending Dr. Ice into the buckle. What an uppercut. What an uppercut. Look at that tag. No look tag. No look tag. Oh my God, no look jump. No look body press. My goodness. For all my soccer fans out there, Dr. Ice Jr. no look passing like he's Bruno Fernandes. And now he sends Reese Bobby into the buckle. And now makes the tag to the Eclipse. And wait a minute, folks. Nexus Gold could be looking for a little bit of power and glory. Look at the flashes of those cameras. And there's a suplex. And there's a splash of power and glory by Nexus Gold as he goes for the cover here. 1, 2, and oh. Greg James breaks it up. And the Eclipse now. And oh my God. Voice crack. What a matchup this is. The voice crack. Man, I might be after the name of this move. Wait a minute. Total Eclipse. The total Eclipse by the Eclipse to Reese Bobby 2. And oh my goodness. Nexus Gold retain the tag team titles here. What a battle that was for the tag team titles, but they put it in the bud. They get the emphatic victory, and they prove that they are truly the tag team champions here on MPWF War. The total Eclipse there. What a move. Yeah, look at those clotheslines that the Eclipse was throwing out there, folks. I love that. But the Righteous are going to have to go back to the drawing board, but still, your CAW World Tag Team Champions, Dr. Ice and the Eclipse, Nexus Gold. Now this crowd is loving Nexus Gold, folks. They are loving them. Listen to this. Listen, Atlantic City, stand up. Man, what a crowd has been here tonight. Right now, they'll put the titles on the line. Wait a second. Wait a minute, that's KEVO and Kenpachi. This KEVO and Kenpachi, and oh my God, they just took the Eclipse of Dr. Ice out with the steel chairs. And now another shot here. Now, is this part of the plan by Mason Great here to put the Black Sun on Nexus Gold? And now KEVO has him up here. No, wait a minute. Gonna go for that glory special. Oh my goodness. The Black Sun taking out Nexus Gold here tonight. And this crowd here not happy at all to see the Black Sun, but this could be exactly what KEVO and Tendanciz were talking about earlier tonight, about them coming out here and following Mason Gray's plan, and it looks like it is. KEVO stealing the tag team belt, and they are putting Nexus Gold and potentially the Blood Brothers on notice. The Black Sun are coming after the CAW World Tag Team titles, it seems. What a statement made here by the Black Sun. Are they potentially the next CAW World Tag Team Champions? Hey, wait a minute, this ain't Shane Carter's music. This is not Shane Carter's music. That's Nexus Gold. That's the CAW Tag Team Champions. The Eclipse of Dr. Ice Jr. Now listen to this ovation. This crowd was ready for some Nexus here tonight. Long live the revolution is right. Why? We are supposed to be having the decision by Shane Carter. But Nexus go out here to grace us with their presence. And again, this crowd here is not upset about that whatsoever. Again, at this time, I just want to, once again, what a matchup that was, folks. Like, it literally don't get better than that. That was spectacular. And now we're going to find out what Nexus Gold has to say here, folks. And the clip says, it's good to be at MPWF Crossroads. What a night it's been so far. That last match was insane. But the question is, why is Nexus going out here before Shane Carter makes his decision as to what championship he'll challenge for in the main event of WrestleMania? That is the question, the clip. That's what we try to find out. What are you guys doing out here? And the clip says, we're out here because we have some unfinished business with the Black Sun. Okay, well, we might be getting a fight here, folks. We might be getting a fight here, folks. Dr. Rice says, under Mason Gray's orders, the Black Sun were told to take us out. You know, Eclipse, I'm getting a little sick and tired of the Black Sun. And I think we should end their little stint right away here. KEVO got lucky against me inside that steel cage match, and I need to repay him. Ice looking to pay him back double, I'll tell you that right now. Ice saying, I wanted to see what the overwhelming masses would say if we got to put our hands on the Black Sun this coming episode of MPWF War. We'll even sweeten the deal for them. We'll put the CAW tag titles on the line against them. What do you say, Las Vegas? What do you say, Eclipse? So they want the tag titles to be on the line against the Black Sun on episode 9 of MPWF War, folks. And if that happens, we already have an ambulance match scheduled, as well as a return of the Blood Brothers. So what a spectacular episode for MPWF War that would be. And the Eclipse says, Ice, I think that's a mighty fine idea. I've got a steel chair with Tendanciz's name on it. Man, think he's non-point right now, folks. Oh, wait a second. Wait a minute, that's the music of the Black Sun. Clint Eastwood, Gorillas. There they are, Tendanciz, Toshihiro, and KEVO, the Black Sun. And they did a number on Nexus Gold, attacking them and standing tall with the tag team titles on our previous episode of MPWF War. And if you haven't seen it, once this show is done, check it out. It is with all of our action here on MPWF Wrestling on YouTube. But the Black Sun coming out here, folks, and they look angry. I don't know why. Because they're the ones that did the attacking on MPWF War. And KEVO saying, it actually amazes me, Ice, how you can sit up there and confidently calling us out with the way the season of the MPWF has gone for you. You really are everything Mason Gray said you are. A second-rate wrestler with a third-rate gimmick. You couldn't win the CW Championship, so now you're playing tag team with your buddy. I mean, KEVO needs to watch what he was saying, because KEVO did lose TLC and the CW World title at the Royal Rumble. And Dr. Ice is saying, what's funny, KEVO, is that you come out here and run your mouth and disrespect the CW tag team titles while you're up running around on your knees in front of Mason Gray doing his bidding for the exact tag team titles that you were complaining about. Okay. Go off, King. Go off on him. KEVO didn't like that at all. And Dr. Rice ain't gonna stand here and take this disrespect from KEVO. And KEVO says, I am not on my knees for Mason Gray. We, the Black Sun, are the most dominant group in all of core wrestling, and the only people that control us is ourselves. We do what we want, when we want. I saw you at the Royal Rumble, Ice, out of breath and out of your depth. Again, taking low blows again at Dr. Rice is KEVO. And KEVO says, we're going to face you next episode and take what you have left, Ice, the tag team titles, and then your pride. And Ice responds, he says, if you really aren't Mason Gray's little errand boy, how about we start the fight tonight? Why wait until MPWF War? Yeah, little errand boy, let's get in here. You out here with Kendrick Lamar music on the Royal Rumble. Bring them Kendrick Lamar fists and get inside the ring here and fight Nexus Gold. That's what I think should take place. This man had euphoria at the Royal Rumble, so go in here and euphoria over these two. I know what they're going to. They're going for it, but they're stopped. The Black Sun tried to get the jump on Nexus Gold, and it has not worked. And now a clip's going out to Kenpachi Toshihiro and a clothesline by Dr. Ice. And a clear speed down Kenpachi on the outside, and now Ice is guarding him up for the Death Valley Driver, and a Death Valley Driver in the center of the ring. And Nexus Gold sending a message to the Black Sun, folks. And Nexus Gold ain't getting taken out by nobody, ladies and gentlemen. It ain't gonna be that easy. And now we know that on episode 9 of MPWF War, it's gonna be the Black Sun versus Nexus Gold for the CAW World Tag Team Championships. Look at how fired up Dr. Rice is. Again, the Black Sun still speaking through Mason Gray. We ain't seen him here in almost a year in the MPWF, and he's still trying to butt his head into things, folks. But again, he gets to the inside of the ring. KEVO and Dr. Rice face to face with each other. And KEVO saying, I hate you and I hate this. You are beneath me. I'm a main eventer, the world champion. You are nothing. KEVO's got to get over this man. This man is delusional, folks. And Dr. Rice says, quit your bitching and living in denial. You want to be world champion? Do something about it right now. That's how we do in the MPWF. That's how we roll. You got an issue, you got a problem, you do something about it. No crying in the breast milk, no whining, you get to fighting. And that's what Dr. Rice is telling him right now. You want to be a man, you want to step up, you want to prove you got the pain, you want to prove you can deal with the major pain here, then bring the fight, bring the energy. Oh man, Dr. Rice went for that big clothesline. KEVO moved out the way, and there's a right hand there by Dr. Rice Jr. And Ice on going with a strike there by Dr. Rice. And Ice now has him up here in a spine buster, perhaps a a gut buster, modified version. KEVO firing back down with a knee to the face. Toshihiro and the Eclipse are fighting in the back. They've completely gone from ringside at this matchup. And now KEVO gonna go for the GTS, but no. Dr. Rice fights back out of it. And Dr. Rice now, he's gonna go for the Death Valley driver here. Death Valley driver, but no. KEVO fights back out of it. These two men back and forth. Again, KEVO saying Dr. Rice is beneath him, but I think that these two men are the top of their game, the top of MPWF War. And now KEVO now going to the top rope, perhaps with a frog splash. And there's a frog splash and he hits it. Oh my God. Holy hell, he hit all of that. And that could be it here. And oh, Dr. Rice just gets the shoulder up. And KEVO is pissed. KEVO almost won the tag team title for the Black Sun. That was one hell of a frog splash that Dr. Rice kicked out of, and Dr. Rice now sidestepping him and sends him outside the ring. And now Dr. Rice on the top rope, a place he doesn't go too often, and an elbow to the top, to the floor on KEVO. Folks, this is for the CAW World Tag Team titles. What a matchup this is here on episode 9 of War on YouTube. A rivalry. Two teams, four men that don't like each other. And now Ice on the second rope here. And Ice with the spear off the second rope. A spear off the second rope to KEVO with the cover. And oh, KEVO just gets the shoulder up, and Dr. Rice cannot believe it. What a fight this is, folks. What a matchup. And now Ice looking now for the Death Valley driver to end it, to retain the tag team titles for Nexus Gold, to get his win back for the steel cage match. And the Death Valley driver and KEVO. And wait a minute, what is this? Oh no, look at who that is. Mason Gray. And Mason Gray saying, you will always be a failure. My father was wrong to partner with you and the Nexus all those years ago. A failed world champion then and a failed contender now. All you were good for is lying on your back and looking up at the lights. Could someone shut this rat bastard ass ginger man up, please? We're sick and tired of Mason Gray. And I agree with Dr. Rice there, folks. Mason Gray walking away now after saying his piece. Disrespectful is Mason Gray. And oh, wait a second. Dr. Rice Jr. not paying attention. Dr. Rice Jr. not paying attention to KEVO now. Oh no, KEVO's got him up. Gonna go for the GTS. Oh, come on, Dr. Rice. Reverse this, and there's the GTS. Not like this. Not like this. Come on, kick out, Dr. Rice. Kick out. Kick out. Oh, no. Oh, man. Oh, man. KEVO stays undefeated in the MPWF. And now the Black Sun have won the CAW World Tag Team titles. Mason Gray once again screws over Dr. Rice Jr. Whether it was Max Payne, whether it was getting a shot at the World Championship, now it's the tag team titles. And now Toshihiro got back inside the ring there with KEVO, and I cannot believe this, folks. The Black Sun are the new CAW World Tag Team Champions here. Toshihiro wins his first championship in the MPWF, and KEVO with his second since their return to the MPWF. Damn, folks, that's all I can say is damn, man. That's a rough thing. Wait a second. Wait a minute. The Blood Brothers, Kevin and Dylan Frost, taking out the tag team champions. And they said it earlier tonight. They are coming right after the winners of this matchup. And without any hesitation, the Blood Brothers going after the Black Sun here. They said they were going scorched earth tonight, and they have. Look at that, folks. We're backstage here with KEVO and Mason Gray. Seems like their plan worked. But KEVO not happy. He's saying, what was that? That was BS. Fire the Blood Brothers now. I already have enough on my plate. KEVO is stressed, man. This man is stressed. He need to get his blood pressure checked out. And Mason Gray says, enough of your plate. Enough of your plate. I have turned the MPWF into the massive beast it is today. I alone have to organize and plan everything to make sure everything works. I continue to help and guide people like you to the top. You were nothing during my father's era, but look at you now. I mean, again, Mason Gray ain't wrong about that. It says interim CW World Champion, main eventer. I've given the Black Sun power to go anywhere, and I just helped you become one half of the CW World Tag Team Champions. And what have you given me? Failure. Your boy Tendanciz has been ruining my other plans of annihilation, but no worries, he will be dealt with by Max Payne. Now again, hopefully Tendanciz does not suffer the same fate the Avenger did. But Mason Gray says, so I just suggest you lower your tone, KEVO, and get the job done. I will not get involved again. I have my own plans regarding Joey Eagle, Sean Stevens, Shane Carter, and the CW World title. I want you to do your job and deal with Nexus Gold for me. Do you understand? I hired the Black Sun because they are the greatest mercenaries in CAW. Prove it. Mason Gray with an emphatic statement there to KEVO. And again, all KEVO can do is listen. Now Toshihiro got Dylan Frost here and throwing him inside the ring, and the damage may be done by the Black Sun, folks. Oh, wait, Dr. Rice! It's no disqualification! It's no disqualification! And Dr. Rice is going out to KEVO! And oh my god, he's whooping him! Has the plan backfired here for the Black Sun tonight? KEVO and Mason Gray cost Nexus Gold the tag team titles, and Dr. Rice is going for KEVO right now, and he throws him into the audience. Dr. Rice is getting him some of KEVO here tonight, folks. And quite frankly, this is well deserved. Dr. Rice needs to beat this man all the way out of Portland, Oregon here tonight. And now Rice grabbing a steel chair here. And Dr. Rice wants vengeance tonight, folks. Vengeance, and there's a steel chair shot to KEVO. And again, Dr. Rice is beating that man like he stole something from him. And quite frankly, he stole the tag team titles last episode. So ladies and gentlemen, this is retribution plus tax for KEVO. And now wait a second. Dylan Frost has Kenpachi Toshihiro up, and there's the angle stab by Dylan Frost. I go for the cover, and here we go. 2. And we have new tag team champions here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. My goodness, you want to talk about a competitive tag team division. The second episode in a row, the tag team titles have changed hands. Amazing, folks. Amazing. The Blood Brothers are back on top, and the Blood Brothers have their property, and they owe a special thanks to Dr. Rice. Again, Mason Gray and KEVO and Kenpachi tried to screw them over by changing this to a no DQ match halfway through, but it's Scorcher time. It's Blood Brothers time. We are the tag team champions. KEVO says, I hate this mid-level, mediocre, bang average piece of you-know-what, Dr. Rice. I'm done with him. I beat him already. I beat him again last episode. I should be in the main event of WrestleMania. I am sick to death of him. Give me ice at WrestleMania. Let me embarrass him and send him into retirement for good. You know that was contradictory, right, KEVO? Said you're sick of him, but you want him at WrestleMania? I hope this whole contingent of people just finally leaves the MPWF. Mason Gray says, I agree with every way you described Dr. Rice. I also believe that you were screwed out of the tag team titles tonight. Insanity. But what I don't believe is that you could beat Dr. Rice at WrestleMania. At least not this current version of you. I'll grant your match with Dr. Rice at WrestleMania under one condition. What the hell is this? What's going on here? KEVO trying to figure out at the same time, what's this one condition? What more games are you playing, Mason Gray? He says, I want the desperate KEVO. the one that was fired from the MPWF, the one that clawed his way through CWLL, the one that dominated Fight Japan Pro Wrestling. I want the ruthless KEVO, and I think you know what needs to be done to find him. If you show me him, not only will I give you ice at WrestleMania, I'll be the referee. Oh, come on now. Ain't nobody want to see that at all. And what does he mean, find him? You'll know what to do. Get more riddles, folks. Like I said, when a lot of these guys are gone from the MPWF, I'll be a happy camper. Wait a minute. I was going to say we're going to go back for an interview with Tendanciz, who's in the Money in the Bank ladder matchup. But is that KEVO? Yes, KEVO attacking Tendanciz, but why? KEVO's from MPWF War. What on earth is KEVO doing here? Why is he attacking his friend Tendanciz? Both of these men are part of the Black Sun, and KEVO, no, oh my goodness. A brain buster there to Tendanciz. And now KEVO saying, you were supposed to be my brother, man. I needed you. The Black Sun needed you. And you selfishly stayed here trying to stop the one guy we were working with. My life is in shambles, man. I lost the world title to Sean Stevens. Where were you? That piece of you know what? Dr. Rice cost me the tag titles. Where were you? Folks, I wasn't expecting this at all. KEVO is not supposed to be here at all. And KEVO now saying, Mason gave us the MPWF. All you had to do was be patient. I need to destroy Ice at WrestleMania. I need that match. I want you to know that what happens next, I hate it. But you chose your side. I don't think we'll ever be able to come back from it. But I need the World Championship. I need to be in the main event. KEVO is deranged, folks. There is something going on in that brain of his. Something missing there. And now KEVO with Tendanciz again. And this is insane. Tendanciz is supposed to be your brother, man. Tendanciz is supposed to be your guy. And now KEVO, wait a second. Oh my Jesus H. Fuck what? The hell are you doing? What are you doing? Quite frankly, I haven't seen anything like that in my life before. And there's the man responsible, Mason Gray. And Brian Adams says, don't you think this is going a little too far, Mason? Believe me, I understand wanting control, but at what cost? And if this is Brian Adams asking this question, you know it's too far. And Mason Gray says, oh, give me a break, you hypocrite. Do you think that I haven't forgotten about dealing with you? You decided after listening to the other turncoat Wayne Level that you wanted to clear your conscience and become noble. You were just as bad or evil as me, and regardless to what you do, Brian, you will always be a POS. There's no bigger POS than Mason Gray, folks. I am beyond sick of this, man. I stated it on MPWF Underground. I'm gonna be biased when it comes to Mason Gray. I'm gonna say exactly how I feel about this no good son of a bitch. And Mason Gray says, I'm proud of KEVO. He showed me fire and passion. That's what I want. Tendanciz was a weak link, and he dealt with it. And he's going to do more, much more. Your old pal Dr. Rice is going to be finished at WrestleMania. I am putting his career on the line in that match. And I know that you're excited to finally see him gone. And again, there's no love lost between Brian Adams and Dr. Rice. And Dr. Rice now, we're finding out his career is going to be on the line in this matchup at WrestleMania. Again, Brian Adams, if you're any better of a human being, you know this isn't right. And Mason Gray said, don't tell me you're upset to see him go, Brian. He's your mortal enemy. He sidetracked you from having a Hall of Fame career. Come on, listen to me carefully, Brian. After WrestleMania, the old guard will be gone. I am a very forgiving man. Be on the right side of history. Again, a lot to think about here for Brian Adams, but unfortunately, again, Dr. Rice Jr.'s career is going to be on the line now in this matchup where Mason Gray is the special guest referee against KEVO at WrestleMania. Now, you tell me how the hell that's fair for this. KEVO and Mason Gray. Honestly, fuck these two. I hate them. And Mason Gray says, do you feel the power? Do you feel the freedom? Tendanciz was a brother, but what is that? Does that mean success? Does that mean power? Of course not. At WrestleMania, you will take your power completely. It's like a damn shadow, is Mason Gray. He's like a damn shadow. He says the old guard has to go and you can be the one to end it. This is what I've wanted from you since you came to the MPWF. We hate these people. They took everything from us. Your main event status and my childhood. He's just letting those words sit in the brain of KEVO. He says, KEVO, you are my monster, and tonight our road to salvation begins. So KEVO has to be a dark and twisted individual for what he did to Tendanciz on Annihilation, folks. Right now we're here with an interview with Dr. Ice Jr. And Harry Prince says, Ice, coming up next, you have a preview match to your WrestleMania match. And I hate to say it, buddy, but the odds are maybe stacked too far against you. No one is allowed to interfere. Mason Gray has put your career on the line at WrestleMania. What are you thinking? Last year, Joe Eagle lost his career, and that was just against Mason. You have to deal with both him and KEVO at WrestleMania. And again, it's a lot to think about for Dr. Ice. And Ice says, Harry, I created the Nexus over 10 years ago to fight systematic injustice in the MPWF. We are the revolution. Revolutions succeed with hope and defiance. Mason, for the past 2 years, has tried to hold me back, has tried to get rid of me because he knows what his father did and that I am the game changer he pretends that I am not. And Dr. Ice is every bit of that, ladies and gentlemen. Says Mason may have stopped me from being world champ. He turned my student Max Payne against me and into a monster. But Mason will never, and I mean never, have control of me. I will fight to my very last breath in the MPWF and at WrestleMania rather than roll over and let KEVO and Mason piss on my career. And again, he's not going to. He's going to bring the fight. He is going to bring the fight as Dr. Ice. Says KEVO is everything I'm not. We both had it hard. Both were earmarked for greatness. I grew a set and fought my way to the top of the MPWF. All he has ever done is whine and bitch and backstab anyone who's ever cared for him to still be in the same position. Look, if this is the end for me, then so be it. But I'm going out on my terms. You gotta respect that man, Dr. Ice, ladies and gentlemen. And now look at this here, Christopher Regal and the Eclipse. And the Eclipse says, brother, I've got your back. I don't care about being fired. You're walking out there into this very obvious trap alone. We're brothers in arms. We fight together and we die together. Get a brother till the end is the Eclipse. Christopher saying, I know you spoke to Sean earlier, but I'm here to help you as well. I spoke to Chris and he's gone after Lamar, so I'm in his place tonight. Mason has made my life a living hell for the better part of 3 years. He made me challenge my father. He had Max Payne destroy me and take me out. I know I earned your respect when we faced each other earlier this season. I want to fight tonight. Christopher Eagle wants to be on the side of Dr. Ice, wants to fight here. I says, I thank both of you, but I want you to stay in the back tonight. All of this ends after WrestleMania, but we need people to still be here after it's done to finish the job. I can handle this. And Mason and KEVO, it's time. Long live the revolution. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got one more break because coming up next is our main event. Dr. Ice battles Kenpachi Toshihiro with Mason Gray as the special guest referee. And we are back for the final time here tonight, folks. And now here we go. Here we go. Kids, if you're under the age of 16, I suggest you put this on mute right now. If you're a parent and your kid is watching this show, put this on mute until this man makes his way to the ring. But fuck this red-headed, stupid-ass piece of shit Mason Gray. And I know that we're not supposed to cuss, and I haven't cussed all season, but I hate this son of a gun, and it is time to get rid of this guy. And like I said, the more he gets my stuff, the more power, the more control he has, the worse it gets, and the worse I'm going to be on commentary, folks. Fire me, Mason Gray. Who else is going to call the show? You know, good sack of shit. This guy needs to go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. And again, what he's about to do with Dr. Rice here. Dr. Rice is about to compete in this obvious track tonight. And then his career is on the line. Plus, this man is the special guest referee. And now again, everybody's afraid to be fired, so no one wants to get involved in the situation. It is horseshit, ladies and gentlemen. That's exactly what it is. This will be over soon. Soon we will finally get rid of this guy. I'm telling you, folks. These no good bastards are just as bad as Mason Gray, ladies and gentlemen. The Black Sun, Kenpachi, Toshihiro, and KEVO. And Toshihiro, let's not forget about him too. He was okay with Tendanciz being taken out. And KEVO, insecure, little dick, fucking god, folks. I'm gonna have to control it because I'm gonna get kicked off of YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. It is pure Little Johnson energy coming from KEVO. And these guys here are going to go with what is going to be a 3-on-1 handicap match against Dr. Rice right now. A 3-on-1 handicap match. Look at how confident they look for this. Disgusting. Come on, Ice. Come on, Ice. The ovation this legend deserves. This is a guy right here. You want to talk about a man that has integrity. You want to talk about a man that has fight. You want to talk about that represents the MPWF. Dr. Ice Motherfriggin Jr., ladies and gentlemen. This man has fought from the bottom of the barrel and scratched and clawed his way to the top. This man won the Royal Rumble in 2014, and when he won the World Championship, he didn't even get to air on YouTube, folks. And what did this man do? He continued to fight and help the next generation and bring back Nexus Gold. And all that these two guys have done, all these guys have done is screw this man over. This man deserves his flowers. This man is one of the best wrestlers the MPWF has ever seen. And I'll be damned if his career ends in the hands of these idiots. Dr. Rice Jr. is that guy, folks. He is that man. If circumstances were different, this man right here would be called the GOAT. And I'm not even fronting. And I'm not just saying that because I'm fired up about Mason Gray and I'm fired up about his whole contingent. Dr. Rice Jr. is that guy. And he said it best. They know this. That's why he is hammered and earmarked Dr. Rice Jr. That's why he's cost this man his career. He's cost this man his livelihood. He's cost this man his dreams. And now Dr. Rice here, he's not going to go out on his back. He's not going to roll over and let these guys push him over. Dr. Rice is going to fight swinging like he has his entire career. It's Dr. Rice now, the sidewalk slam. Now look at Mason Gray in that t-shirt. It's too small, by the way, Mason Gray, you stupid sacker. God, here we go. Dr. Rice, main event. Beating down Kenpachi Toshihiro. Mason Gray now working for himself. The only people excited about Mason Gray is the two other men in this matchup, Toshihiro and KEVO. And now elbows there by Dr. Rice. Firing up on Toshihiro here. Now look at Mason Gray getting in the face of Dr. Rice Jr. Just smack him one. Just smack him one, Dr. Rice. Now Dr. Rice showing the fan reaction to Mason Gray. Don't want you here at all anymore. At all anymore. Now Toshihiro fights back though. So Dr. Rice winning the tag team titles would be eclipsed. And now look at that, Toshihiro hit a Spanish fly. Wow, congratulations. Everyone does a Spanish fly nowadays. And Mason Gray, now look at this, like I said, ridiculous. I can't even talk about Dr. Rice and his accolades, because this is the referee. This is the goddamn referee. We just fall away, slam the opponent. And I'll go for the cover. And now Gray say he don't want this to be over yet. Look at stomping Dr. Rice in the head. He doesn't want this to be over yet. God, is that everybody has to stand in the KEVO just handed him a kendo stick. Is this a no disqualification match? What is this? Oh man. Oh yeah, Dr. Ice kicking out at one. Come on, Ice. Come on, Ice. This is insane, folks. This is insane. So Dr. Ice got screwed by Mason Gray when he should have kept the tag team titles. Now sends out Toshihiro. Now look at this. Dr. Ice getting in the face of Mason Gray. Come on now, look at KEVO. KEVO getting up to the apron. And Dr. Ice, like I said, this is a 3-on-1 handicap match. For God's sakes. For God's sakes. It was just despicable. It's just despicable. He said they're just going to piss on this man's career. That's all they're going to do here. As Toshihiro now got him set up and there's a shotgun drop kick into the bucket. And I look at, like I said, the wrestlers in the back of the locker watching this. The referee watching this, Maximus, Jason Razor, Phoenix Squirrel. And no matter how anybody feels, the Bahara Kadir, Atari, and Ashanti Capoeira, they can't do anything about it. Nobody wants to be fired, not before WrestleMania. I want to watch this nonsense take place here. This utter crap. As Ice fights back though. Like I said, Ice with all the fighting. Yes, come on! Beat his ass! Beat his ass! Come on, Dr. Ice! And then break his rib. Come on, Dr. Ice! And I'm going to keep on sliding in the break. Now, come on, man! God, this is disgusting! This is disgusting! And now look at this beating down Dr. Ice with the kendo stick and stacking him over his spine. And I know he's still expected to compete in a match where his career is on the line at WrestleMania. And another Spanish fly. Look at that spot monkey Toshihiro. And now Mason Gray picking up Dr. Ice. And now it's spine buster to Dr. Ice Jr. here. So Meredith Gray's not in the building. She might be the only person that could do something about this, maybe. Now KEVO undoing the table. This is crazy. This is crazy. Again, how do you expect me to have any journalistic integrity when these three men got no integrity whatsoever? Got no integrity whatsoever. Now Zeiss now to the outside of the ring. And now Toshihiro with a steel chair. And that, oh my goodness. Jesus. And you think they could end it? You think they could finish it? You've done what you wanted. And now KEVO smashing Dr. Ice's face on the announce table. And Ice not even fighting back anymore. Now look at this, the eclipse with Hector Rodriguez. And Christopher Regal and Lethal Mathematics watching this backstage as well. You know they want to get involved. You know they want to stop this nonsense here. So KEVO is a weak little man, ladies and gentlemen. A weak little man. Getting his licks in before WrestleMania. I don't know what you want me to do. I don't know how you want me to call this. I don't know how you want me to talk about this. So this is Mason Gray's MPWF. This is his vision of the MPWF. This shit. Over this weight level, and Brian Adams also watching from Brian Adams' office. I said Brian Adams is conflicted. You might hate Dr. Ice Jr., but even you know this is awful. You know this is crap. And a chair shot there by KEVO. Again. And look at these elbows by Dr. Ice Jr. He's not even fighting back anymore. He is not even fighting back anymore. Mason Gray smiling, loving all of it there. Enjoying all of it right now. Ice bleeding. And now Toshihiro, oh my god, he's got Dr. Ice up. And now Dr. Ice has been put through the announce table. And then this crowd is relentlessly booing these guys, and there's nothing they can do about it. Ice is down. Yes! Is he coming? Is he coming? Sean Stevens has had enough. He said screw it, and with a light bulb he smashes a KEVO. He's had enough. Fuck these idiots. Sean Stevens has come here to bring a whooping to these guys. Fire him for all he cares. The world champion with the TKO. With the TKO. Sean Stevens now here to beat KEVO's ass with a steel chair here. Good. Good. This has gone too far. This has gone too far against the Eclipse and Christopher Regal. This has gone too goddamn far. And now they're beating these two here and getting out of the ring here. We need to get some medical attention with Dr. Rice Jr. We need some medical attention for him right now. They've had enough. Ice told them to stay in the back, but they couldn't, folks. They couldn't. They couldn't do it. Mason Gray trying to fight back here against Christopher Regal, but Christopher Regal now grabbing him here and now take their ass out. Take them out the damn arena. And now Sean Stevens in the center of the ring, and thank goodness for Sean Stevens. And this crowd here with the Cristiano chants once again. God, like I said, somebody need to stand up to these idiots. Somebody needed to stand up to these idiots. And Sean Stevens saying, Mason, you and your BSNs now. You're a coward who hides behind his power. What are you going to do? Fire the entire roster before WrestleMania? Are you going to ruin every major match you have because you want to go on another ego trip? You can't stop all of us, and you aren't dividing us any longer. And that's exactly it. So basically, going to fire the entire roster? No, he's not. Call him out on his crap. And Sean Stevens says, we've played by your rules last year, and Joey Ego got fired. Not this year. Myself, Ice, Ricky Cash, and my boys The Darkness are stomping out evil in this roster once and for all. And as for the Messiah of the MPWF, Joey Ego, it's his night. His Hall of Fame. He will be there, Mason, whether you like it or not. This is our story, and you cannot beat a united MPWF. And that is right, folks. You cannot beat a united MPWF.